What's up, everybody? It's Gray, aka the Hokar Gray. Man, it feels like it's been forever since I've done that intro. Because it has. It's been a really long time. So I do apologize for that. um, school started up again. Our classes are officially online now, so been doing that. And also, there's a lot been going on with the other game on my other channel. If you don't know, it's Mac Attack in the description. You should watch it if you like Legends, because I've been streaming a little bit more often over there and reporting more videos, so that's been fun. Anyways, we're here to talk about, a little late, I know, a little bit late, only like 9 days late, sometimes stuff's gotta happen. We're talking about the new Dragon Ball Super chapter, which is pretty decent. It's nothing like super crazy hype. Obviously, it looks pretty hype because of the super spoiler thumbnail. I should have blurred it more, honestly. This is not blurred enough. But I did try to blur it, I promise. Actually, this might not even be the blurred version. I might have messed up. Whatever, it's not a huge deal. People figure it out. Yeah, so... Also, real quick, I'm closer. I think this upcoming week should be the Bleach reread series. I think I figured out how I'm going to do it, so look forward to that. I do want to talk about Castlevania, but I haven't decided how I want to do it yet. Just because I don't know if I should just, drop a video. Anyway, we should talk about the chapter, and I'll talk about all that stuff at the end. So... Chapter starts off, Goku just showed up, he just knocked out the 3 girls that fused, and they're like, hey, you should help out the other guys around the planet. And he's like, okay, sure, I have teleportation, why not? And then Master Roshi does a super creepy thing where he asked to help the Galactic Patrol carry their unconscious bodies. Really, really, really perturbing stuff there, Master Roshi. And then Krillin's like, hey, do you think you can beat Moro? And he's like, I don't know. Goku's like, maybe. Who knows? And then Goku shows up to where Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu are. And he just, one-shots the dude, obviously. And then, and they're like, hey, thanks, Goku. Go help the others, because they're getting destroyed. And then it cuts back to the androids, which is 17, 18, and then Gohan, Piccolo. They are fighting the buff dude, whose name I don't remember, because he's not important. The one that Moro gave his power to, and they're doing some pretty cool combo attacks. And he just doesn't care. He walks through it naturally because he's strong, right? You need to know he's strong, so he just doesn't care about any attacks. And then he starts getting beat up, and no one can see what's beating him up. Like, it's invisible almost. And of course, it's Goku, obviously. Jacko can see it, which is a really nice thing that they keep. I'm glad they keep that consistent, that Jacko has, really, really good eyesight, and he can keep track of them even when they're moving at, ridiculous speeds. Moro isn't fooled. He's like, that's Goku. He, throws the dude at Moro, and he just, pew! Finger guns him away. And Goku's there. They have a little talk. They're like, blah, 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 you're lame. And then the buff dude's knocked out. And he's like, let me fight for you. And then Moro gives him more power. And they're like, yeah, you should stop. Well, we'll get to that. And then he turns Super Saiyan Blue. And it's a bit of a fight. He's not really struggling too hard. He's obviously, Goku's so much stronger at this point. Goku's like, hey, you're strong. But, it's not enough. The dude is hitting, a frenzy at this point because of the power Moro gave him. Is making him, just ridiculously uncontrollable. I'm not uncontrollable, but, he's going to keep fighting until he just body gives out, and that's what he's doing. And then, and Moro's, taunting him, you're going to have to use the thing if you want to beat him. You're going to have to do it. And then he gives him the, that was your friend, you monster. And he's like, that's not a friend. That's a loser that I kept with me. And then, of course, we get the last panel here. Goku turns Ultra Instinct. And Moro's like, this is no mortal ability. And unfortunately, he calls it Ultra Instinct Sign, which is really lame. Why does he call it Ultra Instinct Sign, dude? Why can't it just be Ultra? I don't know. I guess they want Master to be, still out of reach. Which is good. I like that. I'm not going to be mad about it. But, why is Ultra Instinct? Why do they have to call it Ultra Instinct Sign? It's just it's not my favorite name. But, a pretty okay chapter. I don't know. I'm not a huge Goku fan. And it was pretty much just Goku this whole chapter, so that was okay, I guess. I'm way, way more excited to see Vegeta's power up because, his is not Ultra Instinct. It's going to be something completely different. And his is dealing with Spirit, which is pretty much brand new. I'm way more excited for Vegeta. I think most people are that are reading this because they know that he is the one that's going to be, different. He's gonna show. It's so far they've kind of set it up to where Vegeta is going to be the one to beat Moro with his new power, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Goku turned Ultra Instinct Mastered at the last minute, and that's what used to beat him. But that'd be super lame. Mainly because, like, why would you have Mastered beat 2 villains in a row, basically? Or antagonist, I guess I should say. But yeah, overall, really not much to talk about. It was an okay chapter. It was okay. The art was good. You know, the art was good. Now tomorrow, oh boy, do we got a spicy meatball of a Boku no Hero chapter to talk about. I'll just say that much. There is something. And then, of course, you should go check out my other channel because I'm uploading a lot over there. And here, things to look forward to, Castlevania, which I might bring a guest on to do. I don't know. The problem is the early episodes, it's kind of hard to remember exactly what happens because it always is like that leads to the later episodes, and that's what you remember because they're so much more interesting. But I'll think about it. I'll try and make that video as good as I can. Plus, it's a little bit harder to do things without a face cam because I'd like to react to stuff or like you can see what I feel about things, but I can't right now, which is totally fine because the person who's using it needs it way more than I do. But you know, I did really want to react to the next Boku no Hero episode because if you read the manga, spoilers, it's Endeavor versus High End or Shroud, I think, whatever, Hood, I think Hood is what it is. That's gonna be super hype. I'm sure that's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited for that. Hawks is really cool in the anime so far. Speaking of Hawks, tomorrow's episode or chapter, yikes. Okay, I think that's it for now. I don't have much else to talk about. Oh, 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, Bleach is also another thing to look forward to. I just need to do the math and see how many chapters. I need to look in total how many chapters, and then I need to break it up and how many I'm gonna read per week, because it's gonna be a weekly series, right? It's probably gonna be like anywhere from 5 to 10 chapters a week, because I wanted to go through all the way up until almost the anime comes out, so we have time, right? Like there's no huge rush. I'm thinking about doing a rewatch. I don't know. I'm still on the verge of thinking about it, but we'll see. Because it's like, if I did 1 episode a week, that would be insane. Like that would not work at all. Bleach is way too much for that. And then, yeah, 7 Deadly Sins ended, and I think I'm gonna do my overall thoughts. I feel kind of bad because near the end, I kind of started skimming just because I didn't like the end with the, you know, I don't want to spoil anything, but like, let's just say that at the end, I kind of lost interest in a lot. So I skimmed it, and I feel kind of bad giving my input because I do think unanimously the ending is the weaker part. Not like the ending, but like the ending arc is definitely the weakest part of the whole series, in my opinion. Barring the anime's animation, obviously. Which is a bummer, because it had some really good ideas that just fell kind of flat. But I think that'll be its own video. I do think that one might be a longer one, because I have a lot of thoughts on 7 Deadly Sins, because it's very, very hot and cold to me. I think it does a lot right, and I think it had a lot of really great ideas, but a lot of the execution wasn't perfect. Anyway, we'll get there. Anyway, I've been blabbering on for way too long. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see all of you guys next time. You know, like, subscribe, yada, 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 and peace.